Wind sweeps across an empty shore. Two figures retreat with slumped shoulders, whilst a third stands in the foreground gathering swords with a thin, self-satisfied smile. Above them hangs a green-grey sky. Behind them the sea churns with uneasy motion. The Five of Swords is intellect turned inward on itself, the hollow victory won at the expense of connection. The standing figure is the central symbol. He collects swords as if they were trophies, though he can wield none meaningfully. His smile is small, private, devoid of triumph's warmth. This is the posture of someone who has won by diminishing others. Arguments gained through humiliation, accuracy weaponized rather than offered with care. The emphasis on possession reveals the card's theme: victory defined by accumulation, not understanding. The fallen swords on the ground form the second symbol. Once instruments of defense or clarity, they now lie angled in wet sand, representing words spoken too sharply and insights used to dominate. These abandoned blades suggest that the conflict is not noble but corrosive. Communication severed, respect eroded, bridges cut as cleanly as arguments. The departing figures are the third symbol. They walk away not in rage but in weary resignation. One touches his face as if stung, the other's back curves under an invisible weight. Their retreat shows that the true cost of the five is relational. People leave when the atmosphere becomes inhospitable. The card portrays isolation earned through intellectual aggression. The fourth symbol is the sea, restless and mottled. Emotion churns when the mind behaves unkindly. When the victor pretends the storm has passed, the waters remember. The sea reveals the inner truth. Cleverness without compassion disturbs the emotional field, creating aftershocks long after the argument ends. The sky is the fifth symbol, a troubling green-grey that signals avoidable conflict. It is the color of aftermath, the uneasy calm that follows unnecessary harm. Something in the atmosphere admits the truth. This outcome could have been different had empathy guided the mind's sharpness. In readings, the Five of Swords warns against the seduction of being right at any cost. It appears when disputes become contests of superiority rather than paths to truth. It may indicate manipulation, unnecessary confrontation, or internal self-criticism that defeats the self instead of supporting growth. Yet the card also blesses the choice to disengage, to let someone else claim the last word in service of peace. The Five of Swords teaches that intellect without kindness isolates. True victory is measured not by winning, but by what remains intact after the conversation ends.